Go. Hello again. Today I'm going to show you something extremely simple, but it's very useful because it's a two-in-one. You can make a clear soup, and whatever is left over, you can make it vegetable out of it, and it is super delicious. This vegetable, this is unique because it tastes just like clear chicken soup, but for people who are vegetarians, it's a unique dish because it's the closest that you can get to a clear chicken soup. And we use all the ingredients that are generally thrown away. One has to take care that the green part is not there. Like I'm using the cauliflower stems and the stem of cabbage, banda gobi. But I won't use the banda gobi. I'll just use the stem so that the soup remains clear. Once you put anything leafy, it will make the soup a bit, the color will go and it will look a little murky. So we have these ingredients. Everything is chopped coarsely. The onion is diced in large cubes, and the ginger and garlic, it's just a mild flavor. Everything is chopped in big pieces, coarsely chopped, because if you make it fine, again the soup goes mishmash and it's not clear anymore. So here is my cooker, my favorite steel cooker, and I put 2 to 3 teaspoons of vegetable oil. Then I put the garlic and ginger, and let it get a little brown so you get the burnt garlic ginger flavor. And then you add some peppercorns, and then we add the cubed onion pieces. Now they are not finely chopped, they're just large cubes so that we let the soup remain clear. Now we are adding some of the stems. So this is cauliflower and cabbage stems. Things which you generally throw away, we use all this, and it makes a better vegetable than the cauliflower and the cabbage itself. So the vegetables have to be fresh, the roots should not be old, and we add 2 cubed potatoes so that we can use it in the vegetables. And even for the carrot, we don't use the outer part of the carrot. We just use the core of the carrot so that the soup remains clear looking. This can be used later. And the unique thing is to use the stems of the coriander. Now we just put in a few cups of water. It looks very simple, but believe me, once you have this vegetable and soup, you will be hooked onto it because it is heavenly. The aroma, the taste is to die for, and it is very healthy, very useful. Now on the other hand, this is my new cooker and my old love, my 40-year-old kadahi. It's heated, and I did an earlier lot of the soup to save your time. So I've done the same thing in this cooker, what you just saw. So that's the first lot of the clear vegetable soup. Now I strain it, and this is what is left over of the soup that I just made, and that's the clear soup. All that we need to do is, when you are serving it, you garnish it with coriander leaves, but don't chop it. The coriander leaves have to be whole, so it gives a very fresh and clear look. So that's your clear vegetable soup. And now I'll show you how we do this 2-in-1. So while this second lot is being done, the kadahi is heated, and we just put some oil. I'm making the vegetable that is made from the leftover of the soup. So this is what is, so we add some methi seeds, some hing, and this is what we are going to add. So it has all the flavors of garlic, ginger and onion that we have put. And if you want, you can remove the coriander stems, because and the rest of it remains like that. Now we put it here. Now we just add a little spices, chili powder, haldi powder, and some salt, because the salt has gone into the soup. So we add some salt, and we add some chopped tomatoes. So it gives some gravy to the vegetables, and it pulls everything together, the tomato. Later I will add the rest of the soup vegetables into this, and it's a vegetable that is again cooked in 5 minutes. So everything is already boiled, so you no need to wait for it to cook again, because it's all boiled. We will just add a little bit, a few spoons of water to make everything there. So the soup needs just 2 whistles and it is done. And this vegetable will be done in another 2 minutes. And for the vegetable, we can chop some coriander. But the soup, preferably, I don't use chopped coriander. I just use the coriander leaves whole. So for the soup, it's best to use the coriander leaves whole. And for the vegetable, I just chop it. And so you have this 2-in-1 magic, and you use up all the stems of vegetables which you would have normally thrown, and it makes a delightful dish to be had for breakfast or lunch or dinner, because it goes well with everything: roti, rice, parathas. So it's a mixed vegetable made out of roots, of stems of vegetables. There you are. That's the vegetable that comes out of making the clear soup. It's done. And there it is the clear soup. Enjoy.